Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This video is actually a continuation of the free ebook on the fertility cleanse, and in this video I want to share almost everything I know about fertility cleanse, and I'll try as much as possible to break it down into simple concepts, so even as a novice you can best understand what we mean by the fertility cleanse and how to go through it. Now it's all about natural fertility. So if you're having issues conceiving, there are some natural alternatives that you can use to support your body in order to conceive naturally. So this is more like an interactive video. Feel free, relax, watch the video, get the idea, because after this video I want to arm you with the relevant knowledge you need to do the things you need to do yourself at home in order to help you conceive. So when we say fertility cleanse, what do we actually mean? Now, to understand us better, you need to understand that the two organs that we plan on cleansing while on the fertility cleanse are the liver and the uterus. So now I'll start with the liver and explain to you why this organ is very, very important when the case is detoxification. Now, you need to know that your body is constantly being exposed to toxins. Toxins are in form of free radicals. Toxins are like the things, the bad guys, the things that cause all the problems in your body. Now, toxins can come from things like cigarette smoke. It can come from pesticides. It can come from excess hormone in the body, excess estrogen hormones. It can also come from poor diet. It can also come from alcohol. It can also come from hormonal birth controls. So we are constantly exposed to different kind of toxins. So the body is constantly battling with toxins. Now, yes, the liver, being the organ in the body, is the #1 detoxification organ. The liver is known to help remove toxins from the body. Naturally, this liver is there to help you battle these bad guys, the toxins. So whenever toxin tries to get into the body, the liver starts this process and detoxify these toxins. But now the problem is that over time the toxins get accumulated in the body, and when the toxin get accumulated, it can burden the liver process. Because now when you eat and the food get digested, the food is sent through your bloodstream then to the liver for detoxification. Now over time, when the toxins gets too much in the body, and it can cause problems for the liver, and the liver might get weakened. So this is the point, and this is the reason why you need to support the liver's detoxification process. So that's why we usually encourage daily detoxification, because when you help the liver detoxification process, it will be best armed with the ability to detoxify your body. Now when the case is excess hormones, that's estrogen dominance, this can actually lead to a form of infertility. So because you need the progesterone and the estrogen to be in sync. The progesterone and the estrogen is the two major female hormones. So when you hear that someone is suffering from hormonal imbalance, it means that the progesterone and estrogen is not in sync. And since the liver is responsible for getting rid of excess estrogen, so you need to support the liver detoxification process. So the first part of the fertility cleanse is the liver cleanse. So some of the best herbs, or some of the best ways to detoxify the liver, and some of the best herb I will give you is #1, dandelion. Dandelion is a very, very powerful herb when the case is the liver detox. So I suggest you find dandelion. If you can't, you can buy it from Reprovive. Now, number two herb on my list is milk thistle. Milk thistle is also a very powerful herb when the case is liver detoxification. Then number three is artichoke leaf. Now, those three herbs, dandelion, milk thistle, and artichoke, are well known, are like the best herbs out there to help detoxify the liver. So when the case is liver detox, these are the three herbs that you should be going for. And also, I do know that there are some practices, some wellness practices that also support liver detoxification, some of which are early morning lemon water. So once you wake up early in the morning, you take the lemon water. It can also support your detoxification process. Now, you can also buy some herbal teas that contains those vital herbs, milk thistle, dandelion, and artichoke. So you can get them in herbal teas. Then take this tea virtually every day in the morning. This simple process can help detoxify and reduce the burden on the liver. Thank you. So the number 2 organ to cleanse here is the uterus. So here is where the bunch of work is. Now, the uterus is a complex organ, and one little mistake or one little defect can cause you infertility. Now, the major purpose of the uterus is to house and nourish the fetus till it's ready for birth. Now, with every cycle, the uterus is supposed to release the lining that was built that month for the embryo to implant. Now, the problem arises when the uterus doesn't get completely cleansed and the old stagnant blood remains. So this can actually cause several issues like hormonal imbalance and improper circulation. Now, that brings us to, I'll talk about improper circulation in the uterus and how it can affect your overall fertility. So there are several factors that can cause infertility. We have the hormonal imbalance, which is actually when the progesterone and the estrogen are not in sync. We have poor circulation through the uterus. This can actually cause things like can be caused by things like blocked fallopian tubes. We have the uterine cyst, you have the endometriosis, we have the PMS, we have the PCOS. So there's a lot of things that out there that can cause the problems. So now, if we're talking about the herbs that can help you cleanse the uterus, there's also a wide range of them. I'll try to go through this step by step so you understand. Now, the number 1 herb on my list is the Dong Quai. So when the case is uterus, the Dong Quai helps increase the circulation in the uterus. It also helps tonify the uterus. So it's also used as a uterine tonic and also help increase the blood circulation also. I said that already. So now we also have other herbs like the motherwort. Now for women who have issues of dysmenorrhea, that's painful menstruation, the motherwort is recommended. Now for women who have issues of postpartum depression due to childbirth or any form of emotional depression, the motherwort is also recommended. So another herb on my list is the red clover. The red clover is also good for people who are suffering from thin uterine lining and the rest of it. And also another one is the black cohosh. Now, for women suffering from issues of amenorrhea, we usually recommend the amenorrhea is the absence of menstruation. When some people say it's been over six months and I've not seen my period. So it's called amenorrhea. Now, amenorrhea is caused by two factors: nutrition and hormonal imbalance. Now, if your body is not getting the right nutrients, that can cause you amenorrhea. So if you can't expect to be eating junks and not nourishing the body well and expect to be well. So there are some specific superfoods we do recommend for fertility. Food like maca, whey protein, royal jelly, and rest of them. You can add them to your smoothie. So now, if you know that you're well nourished and you still have amenorrhea, this can be due to hormonal imbalance. So to tackle this, we recommend herbs like the donkwai, the motherwort, and the black cohosh. And also these herbs can also be used for issues of dysmenorrhea, that's painful menstruation. So now, also going back to this, there are several alternatives people use when the case is uterine cleanse. Now, I've had people say, okay, we use the pill, the yoni pill, and it worked. Well, the yoni pill is actually a round ball that is made with herbs. The idea is to insert it down the vagina, and it pulls toxins from the uterus. And most people say that they've used it to cure issues of blocked fallopian tubes, bacterial vaginosis, ovarian cysts, and the rest of them. While I won't debunk this, and well, for me, it's actually the yoni pill. It depends on the herbs in the yoni pill, and there are several fake yoni pills out there. So if you use the fake, because you actually don't know what you're putting down into your vagina, somebody can mix something that is wrong or improper and sell it to you. So because you don't actually know the component of the yoni pill, it can be risky to use. Unless you're sure about the yoni pill you're using and you're sure about the components of the yoni pill, because it still herbs like donkwai, motherwort that have been used to create the pills. So you have to be very sure where you're buying your pills from, because you don't want to harm your reproductive organs. So down the line is also vagina steaming. Vagina steaming is an old Mayan tradition where you place some fertility herbs, you boil them and maybe place it inside a stew with a round opening on the stew, then sit on the stew. Then the idea is to carry volatile oil from the herbs to your vagina, from your vagina to your uterus. It helps dissolve old stagnant blood, improve fertility. It also helps with issues of stagnation like fibroid, PCOS, and the rest of them. Although most people have recorded immense results from this, I'll also go through these herbs again. If the idea is the uterine cleanse, I said the donkwai is very important. The vitex berry is also very powerful. The red clover, the black cohosh, the tribulus, cistanche is there. These are all fertility focused herbs that you can use to improve circulation in your uterus and also improve your overall uterine health. Again, there's also things like practices like the castor oil therapy and also the femoral massage. The idea behind the castor oil therapy is to increase the circulation in your uterus. Now, if you lead a sedentary lifestyle, by sedentary lifestyle I mean you don't usually move around in the day, this can actually hamper the circulation in your uterus. And most time when the circulation in your uterus is hampered, it can cause thin uterine lining. So for this, we advise you increase circulation in your uterus. You can do this by exercising regularly, and also if you have issues of tilted uterus, and also issues of blocked fallopian tubes. We also advise you try the castor oil therapy. Now, the castor oil therapy, I've done a video about it. You can find it in my YouTube channel, but I'll tell you how it works. It works by, all you need to do is lay down on your bed, then massage the castor oil on your abdomen, then place a white flannel cloth on top of your abdomen. Then we're using a hot water bottle, place it on your abdomen. This actually helps improve the overall circulation all around your uterus. Again, is the femoral massage. The femoral massage works with the femoral arteries, and the femoral artery can be found close to the uterus. So since this artery is responsible in transporting blood to the uterus, you can actually hold down the artery for a while, and you can feel the artery pulsing, and after a while you can release it. The idea is to increase the circulation of blood to the uterus. So the femoral massage and the castor oil is also very, very, very important to help increase circulation around the uterus. So I'll go down and give you some of the best combination I use whenever I have any case of infertility. Now, if you're trying to improve your chances of implantation, the herbs that I do recommend is nettle, vitas berry, red clover, donkwai, red raspberry, evening primrose. Then if you have a scanty cervical mucus, I do recommend evening primrose and red clover. If you want to increase circulation around your uterus, I recommend donkwai. I recommend motherwort. I recommend black cohosh. For men, if you want to increase your sperm count, I recommend maca, tribulus, asparagus, and ashwagandha. So if you want to shrink ovarian cyst, the herbs I recommend is tribulus, milk thistle, and yarrow. If you want to improve the quality of your eggs, I recommend maca, milk thistle, ginger, donkwai. Now, if you have irregular cycles or anovulation, I recommend black cohosh, I recommend Vitex, I recommend red raspberry, I recommend ashwagandha, I also recommend donkwai. So you see, the liver cleanse is quite easy and understandable, but the uterine cleanse is a bit complex. So but the good news is that we've created a package, so you don't need to bother yourself buying all these herbs. So if you're looking for a way to get all those herbs, we've created a comprehensive package. All you need to do is to order with the link on this video. You can also find this link on our YouTube channel. This package is simply 18,500 naira plus shipping. So this package actually contains all the herbs you need for the uterine cleanse and the liver cleanse. So if you find this video interesting, share this video, subscribe to our YouTube, and the same things I mentioned in this video virtually something you find in the ebook. So this video is to supplement the ebook. If you don't want to read through the ebook, you can use this video. And stay tuned to this channel for more and more tips on fertility. Thank you.